Hey there, Trey Sutton here with HISD Now. I'm here with Superintendent Mike Miles, going with him on his weekly school visit this morning. But the last time that we were here, actually, I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to use this opportunity to talk to you about a few things since we're on our way to a campus right now. But something that's kind of there's a lot of things that have happened since the last time we've talked. Right now, though, I think one of the things impacting our families the most is food insecurity. And we've talked about, we've made some changes to our meal service plan. And I kind of just wanted to get your perspective on all of this that we're doing now to kind of support our families.
Yeah, so keep in mind, we've always had food delivery at our Sunrise Centers.
Yes.
But we've stepped that up. So every week there's food distribution at our pantries at the Sunrise Centers. And then we also worked with the Houston Food Bank to deliver food last Saturday at one of our stadiums. And for the next 3 Saturdays, we'll be part of the food distribution at Hattie Mae White. That's the administration building.
Yes.
And we're working with Houston Food Bank to do that. And I know there's other sites across the city.
Yeah.
But most important is most of our schools, all of our schools have delivered free or reduced lunch at all of our schools for breakfast and lunch. We started last year a number of schools that have food or meals at dinner time.
Yeah.
So after school, somewhere around 5 o'clock, depending on the school, and we've expanded that. I think we're at 132 schools. Maybe we can get some more information about that exactly. But we're expanding that right now during this period of time, so kids can get 3 meals a day. If they're free or reduced lunch eligible, they can also get dinner.
Got it.
So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and that'll provide a great service. During this time, it's a little uncertain, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll keep this going indefinitely until we find out more information and until we know that our families are secure.
Got it. And also just to reiterate that about the Sunrise Center, we have 8 locations throughout the Houston area, and it's kind of they're all over the Houston area, so our families can go and take advantage of those resources that they offer there.
That's right.
Wonderful. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about since the last time that we talked also, we talked a lot about the level 5 autonomy in regards to, kind of how our schools are being supported, how business partners are coming in and kind of, supporting our schools. And I wanted to kind of get your thoughts and kind of where all of that is right now and kind of moving forward, kind of how we're going with that right now.
Yeah, so we already have what's called defined autonomy. That means the schools that are doing well, that means in A or B, they have more autonomy. Our special and unique schools have the greatest autonomy. They have level 4 autonomy today. We're offering yet the final level of autonomy, which is full autonomy. That means you can even change the school calendar. The nonprofit that runs the school will be able to pick the principal. They will be able to have their own evaluation system if they want.
Yeah.
And so that's autonomy over the instruction and over the school calendar and over the selection of the principal. So that's full autonomy. We have now. We're not going to give autonomy without accountability, and that's a message that I've brought for 2.5 years. We had 273 autonomous schools when I got here, and it's like nobody's accountable, and that's why we had 121 DNF campuses. So those days hopefully are gone for good. But we have a number of schools. They've had 4 A ratings in a row, 4 years in a row of an A rating. They have a smaller achievement gap, 25% or less, and they in the contract they'll have to decrease that even further. Those schools can apply, and this year we only took high schools who meet that criteria, and high schools that are volunteering to do this. And we've had 4 high schools that want to do this, and we're not talking about outside partners like KIPP or Yes Prep. Those are good charter schools, but we want our schools to have their own organization. So, for example, HSPVA plans to have the Friends of HSPVA. It's already a 501c3 that they have. They're already well involved with the school. They already partner. They already have the principal, Priscilla, as the principal. So that's a school has great achievement, great programming, and they will just continue, but they'll just have more autonomy. So that 501c3, that's what we're looking at.
Got it.
The school's 501c3.
When you say that it won't happen without accountability, what does that accountability look like?
So one, you can't even apply in HIC, you can't even apply for level 5 autonomy unless you've had 4 A ratings in a row.
Got it.
And in the contract, you have to keep your A rating.
Got it.
So schools still have to work hard to do right by kids, and we mean all kids in that school. But the schools we're talking about are the schools that are doing that. They are being held accountable. They're holding themselves accountable. So next year, hopefully, we will open it up to middle and elementary schools that have high academic achievement, small achievement gaps, and they too can have full autonomy.
Got it. And we're still in the very early stages of this, so we'll be talking about this a lot.
Yeah,
on
early
HISD
stages.
now, yeah.
Only 4 schools right now. 3 schools, one of which is DeBakey, for example, is taking a planning year. They'll plan this year and then they'll start. They'll plan next year and then they'll start the following year. So we'll have 3 more high schools and then maybe a couple middle or elementary schools.
Okay, wonderful. Last question here. I know, and actually I feel like there's a lot more we could talk about, but
Yeah.
just for time purposes, we're heading into Thanksgiving. Kind of, what's kind of your message to families and kind of to students and teachers to kind of keep, we know instruction is top of mind, heading into winter break, if you will, almost,
Yeah, this is the time of year, when we're at school, we need to focus.
Yeah.
We want people to obviously be home with families and celebrate. It's a really nice time of year for that. Not just Thanksgiving, but also the winter holidays. So everybody's always excited about that and excited about being with family, and I am too. But when we're at school, we're working.
Focused.
We're focused
Yeah.
on instruction, and so we still have a couple weeks before we get on Thanksgiving break, and so I want everybody to keep focused, keep learning, the things that school is about. Reading, writing, math, but also the other activities that we have. So I know our teachers are going to be focused, our principals are focused, and I know the kids will continue to meet the level of expectation.
Wonderful. We want to go into the break on a high note.
That's
what
right.
we're saying. There we go. Alrighty. And with that, thank you again for letting us ride along, and we'll have plenty more about this on HISD Now. But again, thank you for letting us ride along this morning.
Great. Thanks, Ray.
And thank you for watching HISD Now.